Welcome to another video. You guys saw the title. We are going to be rating all of the new Roblox limiteds and putting them in a tier list from favorite all the way to trash. So let's do it. Alright, so the first item we have here is the Blizzard Beast Mode mask. Now this item is for sure one of my favorites. It's in between favorites and amazing because it's just amazing, dude. Like, I love this item. It's definitely one of my favorite ones so far. It's a really cool item, and I hope to get it, but I'm not trying to trade for it right now. I'm gonna wait for its wrap to be more stable, you know, because right now, since it's super new, people are overpaying for it, but later it's gonna probably slowly go down. That's what I think, because there's a lot of people who do own this item. We have the Tickets tie. Now the Tickets tie is an item I think that was on the Tix event a while back. Yeah, here it is, the Tix-a-Palooza sale. That's where it was. It was a Tix-a-Palooza sale. It was really cool. It was in April 11th, 2016. You can get this item. It was around 50 tickets. So yeah, that was pretty cool now that it's limited. So I'm gonna put this item in, I don't know, dude. I'm not liking it. Because it was from the Tix, I would put it like over here, but I'm not really liking the item, how it looks. Just the yellow tie to me just doesn't look great. I guess if you have like a pretty dark yellowish avatar, then I guess it could go good, but it's between this. It's like the top of the bad class, you know. It's like the not good, but it's not bad, you know. Next we have the blue Sparkle Time bandana. Now this item is actually really cool in my opinion. I think it's definitely amazing. This is one of my favorite items. I hope to get it one day. It is really expensive. I think around 200,000 Robux right now, and 200,000 wrap. So this item, I don't know if they got value assigned to it yet, but that item's definitely one of my favorite items in this whole set of these new Roblox limiteds. Definitely one of the better limiteds of all these items. Next up, we have the Springtime Sword Pack. Now this item I absolutely despise. I just don't like the look at it at all. It just looks too alienish in my opinion. Like, it looks like it came from another planet. I know my whole YouTube, my everything is like UFO, but like, come on, dude. This just does not look like normal, dude. This looks like it came out of the sea from somewhere, like from like Jupiter or something. Like, look at that, like, it looks like seaweed right there. It just looks really bad. I don't like it at all. I think it's definitely going down in the bottom of the trash tier for sure. Next up, we have the MidSummer Lapple Pen. I think that's how you pronounce it. I also don't like this item. I don't know what they were thinking, Roblox, making this item a limited item. I think it should have just stayed off sale, dude. This was, these two items from that little set is both like horrible. I really despise this. This looks like a straight up sun. I think that's what it's supposed to be though, because it's a midsummer. But both of these items I really don't like. I would never use these items. I would never ever want these items. Maybe if I'd want it for the wrap, but I would not want these items ever in my inventory if it was not for wrap. Alright, now we have the MidSummer Cape. Now this one is not that bad. I think it's in the good category. It's not looking too bad. I think this would go especially good with some Galaxy avatars. These I'm really liking this, especially for its price. I think it's around like 2,000. Yeah, it's around like 2,000. Yeah. So I'm really liking it. I'm pretty. I mean, it's a pretty good item. I'm not too mad about that, of this item, and I think it's good where it is in the good category. Now we have the 8-bit Rainbow Bowler. Now, this is just not my style, in my opinion. I hate everything that was 8-bit. All the 8-bit bowlers and stuff, all the 8-bit fedoras, I hate them all. Whatever, it doesn't matter if it was rainbow, even if it was like a blue, my favorite color, even if it was red, even if it was green or anything. I just don't like this 8-bit style. I think it's too much I think it's just too much detail. To where it's not at all any detail, if you know what I mean. Like, there's no detail in it, but it feels like detail-y. But I just hate the 8-bit. All the 8-bit stuff I don't like, and I don't like this one either. It's no different than the rest. Now we have the Outrageous Builders Club hard hat. This item's actually, I wouldn't say it's amazing. I'd say it's good, because this item can go with a lot of avatars, especially black and gold is really nice. And I'm really glad they made this a limited item, because it shows that maybe they could big back Builders Club. Possibly not, most likely not. But, I mean, Builders Club was amazing. I really enjoyed that it was Builders Club and not Premium. I think they had their own little style, or you know, like little community of Builder Club, because you all had that type of hat. Like if you had the normal Builder Club, or you have an Outrageous Builders Club, then you had like a different hat, and it looked, and I don't think you got a hat for it. I think it was pretty cool that they made the Outrageous Builders Club hard hat a limited, and hopefully they can make all the other types of Builders Club tiers a limited item as well. Next up, we have the Bombastic Sword Pack. Now, I just don't like all the bombastic stuff. I just put it in bad. I don't like all the bombastic stuff. This one's actually kind of cool. I guess if you had a red avatar or an orange avatar, you could put this on. I just don't like the texture of the bombastic stuff. You guys can disagree with me. I know a lot of people do like it. It's just not for me. Happy Time Magic Flower Bowler. I actually think this could go with a lot of avatars. I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, a lot of people could put good avatars with this item. Just this item does look really nice, and I think it's kind of clean. Just the normal purple, bluish with the yellow and the flower. I think it just all works out really nice. And especially if you have that one like suit avatar, this could go really nicely with it. Now we have the Friday the 13th top hat. I think that's what it's called. But I think I'm not a fan of it. It's just a big top hat. Taller than the other top hats that we normally have, like the neon top hats series. But it is one of those like weird hats. I don't think it's just too plain. It just says 13 on it. It's bad. I would not put it in trash. If I'd put it in trash, it'd be the top of trash. But I think it's definitely better than the bombastic item. But I'm not a fan of it. I'm really not. Bay Area Maker top hat. So this item is actually not bad. I'm actually gonna put it in good. I like the item. I like how it looks, like the steampunk vibe to it. You know, I think the blue and gray goes really nicely with those goggles that you can put on top of it. And I think a lot of items could go good, and a lot of clothing could go good with this item right here. So I definitely think it's in the good category. We also have the Maker Fedora, which is in the same set as the Bay Area Maker top hat. I think this is also in good. I kind of like it. It's not a bad item. Of course, it's just really just slick black with that nice gold and green feeling, with that little steampunk vibe as well. So I'm liking that one as well. I think that's really good. I think that's at the top of good, so I'm gonna put it up here, around here. It's definitely one of the cooler items in the Maker series. Now we have the Maker Wrench Pack 2015. This item is not good at all. It's just two wrenches that I don't like. It's just I don't see it going with any avatar at all, unless you're like a builder with like gray and a gray feel or a brown feel to it. But I don't really like it. I just don't see how this could go with any avatar at all. Now we have one of the best items that came out of all the new limiteds, the Poisonous Horns of the Toxic Wasteland. Now I'm just gonna straight up put it in favorite. There's not much to say about it. I mean, I think everybody can agree with me on this one. At least amazing. But for me, it's definitely one of the top items here. Just that purple and green looks so good together with that gray on the bottom. I think it's one of the cooler looking of all the horns. Of course, this and the Blizzard one are my favorites, of course, because I'm just not a fan of the red one. I mean, I love the red one, don't get me wrong, but those two are better. But I think this one might be better than all of them. These horns are amazing. I'm really liking them. So I'm definitely putting it in favorite. Now we have the Sinister S, and Sinister S is not a bad item at all. I really think it's a good item. It's a very solid item. It's just that white and orange, white and orange. I'm really liking it. It's pretty clean. It's a replica of the. It's just it's a retexture of the Sinister P, which I think this is way better than the Sinister P. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. Definitely one of the better items in the good category. Next up, we have Tentacles Junior. Tentacles Junior is really, really clean. I'm really liking it. This could go with a lot of avatars. I'm just gonna put it in amazing off the bat, dude. There's not much really to say about it. I don't think it's quite a favorite. It's definitely at the top of the amazing. These two are like kind of tied for me. These two could both go in favorites easily, but I just think these two have just the slight edge over these. And the Tentacles Junior though is just clean. It's just that blue with that nice little orange and white cap. It's just really nice. I like the whole feel of it. It can go with a lot of avatars, and there's not really much to say about it. Tix Valk, Tix Valk, Tix Valk. This recently came out, like I think 2 days ago or yesterday. Yeah, 2 days ago by the time I'm recording this. This item for sure the best item of all the new limiteds. Better than all of these. This is for sure one of my favorite Valkyrie helms. A lot of people say like it's not worth the hype. It's not worth the hype because it just looks weird, the texturing. It does not, dude. This looks amazing, and a lot of people could agree with me. It's definitely one of the better items. If I had 3 million Robux, I'd easily buy this, like instantly. Now we have the Big Head. Big Head was really hyped up. I remember my cousins and a lot of YouTubers were really hyped up that this came out. I was pretty hyped up too. It's definitely in the amazing category, maybe in the top of the good, but I think it's amazing. It's just a really cool item. It's a very unique item. I love it a lot, and I think this could easily do go with a lot of items, but you'd have to do something specific for your avatar. It can't go with a lot of items. It can go with a lot of items. It has to go with a specific colorway though, because yellow can't really go with a lot of colors. Now these ones, the set of the big and normal silver thorn antlers. These items are really nice. I'm really liking them. Both of them, I think, both of them can go with the amazing one. I think the cooler one, I think, is the bigger one because we haven't really seen a lot of big, like large enlarged antlers. Well, I think this is actually the first. But these are really nice. I think the gray and black just goes really nice with each other, and I think they're pretty cool. Last but certainly not least, because these are the worst ones, the Immortal Sword. This can go in bad. I think it's a gear. I'm not sure. I think it's either a gear or a back accessory. Either way, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. If I would buy it, I would buy it for probably. I probably wouldn't buy it. I'd probably just trade for it because, you know, it's not the coolest looking item. If I'd buy Unlimited, it's probably either it was a great deal or I just like the look of the item. But this one, for sure, if I'd find a deal, I'd for sure get it. I think it's around 50,000 Robux, 60,000 Robux. So, for sure, it's not these level bad, like trash items, but it is not the greatest looking item. I think it's one of the better ones in the bad area. That is it. I mean, this is really my look to all the new, my perspective to all the new limiteds. And if I had to move some things, I'd probably move this up here, and I'd probably move this up here as well. But that's really all I'd do. But anyways, that is it for the video. I mean, a lot of these items, most of the items actually do look amazing, and I think they're for sure some of the coolest limiteds on the platform, especially for these favorites ones. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys liked it, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys don't want to like and subscribe, that's perfectly fine. You could just sit back, relax, watch my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.